Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Week in Review with Stone Cold Loki, the Mad Aliens Ropium, and we're in the wrong spot. He's over there, and anyway. The Lady, Arwyn Avalon, and the Rooster Daybob. If you're having problems with X, you're not the only one. I can't even get into Twitter on my phone because it says that I have logged in too many times, and I can get into it on my computer, but I cannot see any messages. It just says something's wrong. This is because they are changing the way DMs work to encrypt them so that the government cannot look at your direct messages. Thank you, COVID, for giving us that little problem where they were all crawling in our DMs, looking at what we were saying to each other because they were as bored as we were during the coup. Thank you so very much.
Filtering through, getting the algorithm to pick up anything with the words titty sprinkles peppered in there, I guess. Who knows?
They were getting all their gossip. They were just, ooh. Yeah.
I did, Adega. I did. I cleared my browser cache. I did it on my phone. That did not work for me, unfortunately.
Last time I cleared my X cache on my phone, it completely erased every message thread that I was in. Loki's like, "You okay? What's going on?" I'm like, "I just cleared my cache. I don't know what the fuck." Oh my god. Yeah, Twix, X, Twitter, Twix, whatever you want to call it. It's internet. Internet's gonna internet sometimes.
Yep. Can't get in either.
But good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good one and you are ready for that long 4-day weekend, except for you Canadians.
We had ours last week. That's okay. We don't need a reason to celebrate and drink beer. We'll do it any day of the week. Who cares?
Well, it's our Memorial Day. It's our Memorial Day weekend.
That's right.
A lot of people get days off. 3-day. Sorry, David. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. So
I know a couple people
Jamie.
have today off. We're talking last night on Steven's stream. Like I think Wolvie has a day off. A couple people are like, "Yep, we took Friday off too," or they're like, well, yeah, we have to work, but we get to work from home, and we only have to work a few hours, and so for some people, they are treating it as a 4-day weekend. And hell yeah, do it. Why not?
Why
Enjoy
not?
For
it.
us retired people, we don't go in anyway, so we don't care.
Yeah.
Puddle Jumper. I almost said Punk Waddle. Holy shit. I saw Punk Waddle earlier. Sorry, Puddle Jumper. He said, I worked a hell of a lot of overtime and 3 hours of sleep a day during the coof. Let's not do that again. No, thank
yeah,
you.
best.
No, thank you. Absolutely agree. Thank you,
Yep.
brother. $5
That was
super
rough.
chat. Every dollar counts. Especially with StreamYards pulling the shit that they're pulling. So I think it's getting more expensive for everybody. There's no getting out of it unless you want to jump to a different brand. And I'm not going to EV Mux. I'm sorry.
Going where?
EB Mux. Apparently EB Mux is cheaper, but
Mm.
I know a couple of people that use that, and I'm like, this thing's like, it does not work for me. So
Doesn't work for me,
it
brother.
doesn't want to work for me. So I don't know. So
I can remember
re-upping.
all done through Google.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Google Hangouts.
Yep.
Yeah, they used to
Yeah.
all go through Google Hangouts. Puddle Jumper, thank you very much for your $5 super chat, brother. This one is for you. We'll give you a little skull and a tuck and roll to start the morning. God, I love that. What a way to start.
You're
Okay.
fired.
You're fired. Talk to the hand.
Patience, honey. Arnold and
I need your
them
clothes.
them friggin' when he puts on those Elton John glasses. I'm thinking, please no, please no.
Okay,
Anyway.
so let's see what we gotta get. Let's see what
Yeah, but-
Man Squatch has for us this morning.
Mm.
Oh my,
Arwyn's rocking like a 6-pack.
Yeah, yeah.
damn!
I'll take
I
it.
like the ripped up weather jeans you're wearing there too. My goodness.
I know, y'all. I used to wear jeans like that in college. Shit, and there was no, I'm gonna go pay $100 for ripped jeans. No, I just wore that shit out, and those
Loki's
jeans
rocking
ripped
that
naturally.
Loki's got the nice dad bod going on with his "I regret this immediately" chest tattoo thing.
Hey, his boobs are as big as mine are. He is
He's-
smoking it.
I was gonna say that Loki's almost got a dick do going on there. He's working on either that or the belt's just kind of pushing everything up. What the hell is that?
That's Arwyn. Arwyn,
Go
you
on.
have a better goatee than I do.
I keep it trimmed and
Wow.
stuffed. It looks great.
That is incredible. You look like you look like one of them broads. I said broads. I don't care. I'm old school. Like one of them broads you would see at a French cafe somewhere. Like, oh yes, I will do the painting on the wall for the customer as they call me. Yeah.
This is what I wear when people come to the poetry reading. I remember the old
What?
beatnik poetry reading
I was gonna say
back in the
the
day.
black clothing and nail polish and beanie or the goatee.
The beanie and the goatee mostly.
Okay.
The beanie and the goatee.
Oh my. That requires some explaining.
I scalped Arwyn.
I laughed my ass off when I saw this, y'all, because I have a one of those banana clips. Ladies, y'all remember the banana clips? And it has hair attached to it, a ponytail that looks exactly like that. And I've never even worn it. Now I'll have to wear it. I am dead.
Loki's got some. He had some. Oh my
I
god!
don't understand that.
You're beautiful, Dave Bob. Your vision.
This is one of them abstract pieces they would call it.
You killed a leprechaun and stole his hat, Dave Bob.
Stole his hat, probably ate him.
And the head, apparently. All the red hair.
Dave Bob, what nasty chicken fingers you got going on there?
It's a little more.
Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
Yes, the Xeromorph is ready to slay in this gorgeous gown and wig.
I
He
love.
looks angry. He looks angry. You would even suggest it. He's
He
like,
looks
no.
happy to me. He looks like he's
That is-
smiling.
Okay, it's like, hey, I got a question. Does Arwyn know that the Xeromorph raids your wardrobe? Okay.
Right.
Here's the funniest part, because my eyes just immediately go to the weird things that should not be there. You can tell this is a pissed off Xeno because the tail has claws.
Yeah, and it's not attached anywhere.
It isn't.
Oh, it's not.
It's just like some free roaming fluid dynamic thing we got going on.
Oh my God, man, Scott.
I tried having the machine make a picture of Arwyn facepalming as Loki, Dave Bob, and Zeropium were all dressed as Arwyn. So that punk is what he put into the prompt. All the gown needs is a wine stain. Yeah.
Snorty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Say yes to the
When you
dress,
know,
y'all.
you know.
I mean,
no
the-
one
this-
stopped the battle.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, the Xeno looks skinny enough to fit in there, but I don't think the chest would fill it out as well as other people could.
You could go the Dylan Mulvaney style. He didn't have any boobs for the longest time, but he was wearing those dresses, so it is what it is.
Can Xeromorph wear pumps? Are you talking about this morph or me? My feet won't fit into pumps, let alone would I be able to even walk in them. I'd break an ankle or something.
Thank you, Man Squatch, brother.
That is awesome.
That is.
Look, I have a very long tolerance for stuff and different styles and a little bit of gender bending, but no, I don't want to see the Xeromorph in damn pumps. I just don't. I'm sorry.
I know Man Squatch is making a note right now. Xeno in pumps.
Red stilettos, man, squad. 7 inchers. Let's do this.
You wait.
Hooker
You've all
shoes.
cursed it. You've
Hooker
cursed it.
shoes.
Yeah. Get some nice thigh highs going on there.
Yes, glitter, sequins. Come on now.
Shockwave, who's been a member for 41 months. Thank you, Shockwave, says Wiener 500. The jokes will write themselves.
And they do.
Oh my God, those are fantastic.
They are
love 'em.
fantastic.
I love
A
it.
good way to start your Friday morning with some dank memes.
That's right.
If that's what the kids still call it. I have no effing idea.
So I know Man Squatch was like, your title is so general that I don't know what's going on. We're going to talk about some shit this morning. So we try and keep it light. We try and keep it funny. But I do want to talk about something serious because it's something that I think all of us have run into at some point. Maybe not zero. I know Dave Bob's seen it. I know Arwyn's seen it and experienced it. I've seen it and experienced it. Let's talk about YouTube deciding that we don't want you. Get the F off our platform. Go play in a different sandbox because you're just too radical for the YouTubes. You're just too, not with it and hip. We like a lighter side of things. Well, really, we pussify everything because we're
In
YouTube.
layman's terms, yeah.
We don't allow firearms, anything to do with firearms. There were people that made their bank back in the day putting up firearm videos. They won't allow that anymore. They immediately demonetize you. Some channels have been taken down. You've got other people that you say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing, channel gets taken down. All the while, other individuals can be as radical as they fucking want, as long as their political views align with YouTube's, then they're allowed to say and do whatever the hell they want. It doesn't seem to matter. But if you're on the other side of that equation, you say or do the wrong thing, That's it. You're done. You're finished. You're finito. You're out of here. I'm just, you know, a lot of people are like, go to Rumble, do Rumble. Well, unless you're like fucking somebody important or you already have a huge audience, doesn't seem like Rumble's giving out that much. Plus,
Yeah, it's and OBS I don't think is going to do business
Nope.
with Rumble anymore.
nope.
And a
OBS
lot
won't.
of streamers over there use OBS. A lot of streamers everywhere use
Yeah.
OBS. And OBS came out with the big pass, and then their big explanation why, and it's like, what the hell? So yeah, there are issues.
Punkwater says YouTube as a brand and image, they have evolved past broadcast yourself because that's what it was when I started.
Yeah.
It was broadcast yourself on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, it is not that way anymore. They are courted by the big companies and ad revenue, and they are deathly afraid of losing anything. Why? Because they're the top dog, and as the top dog, they have to be very, very careful. But there's a difference between being very, very careful and going, well, this person can do one thing and you can't.
Right.
You know, when I see people that dox people, one day ban, and you get somebody that says something mean and they get banned for life. They get their account removed. They get all their work destroyed. I'm like, guys, something isn't gelling here. Something isn't balancing out.
Rules for thee and not for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yep.
people are going to take advantage of that. Ha ha, I can do this. I can say this. I can call out this person, that person. I can yada, yada, yada. And you can't, because if you say anything to me, because I'm who I am, take the Melissa Mercante bullshit that's been going on. Exactly. Thank you.
It's
She can
it's
say
weird
and do
too.
whatever she wants to, and she's fine. She gets that immediate call. You know how hard it is to get a hold of a human being at YouTube? Has anybody actually ever tried to do that in the past couple of years? I used to be able to do that. I used to have contact at YouTube back in the day, but that was from like a decade ago. They no longer work there.
Oh.
Do you know how difficult it is to like pick up the phone and be like, hey, you work at YouTube? Da, 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 da. No, all you're going to get is AI automated bullshit.
Mhm.
AI is gonna ruin just about anything. They turn everything over to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Snowed up. That's exactly what I was
True.
working on. Was unless you're already established and you've got hundreds of thousands or 1 million followers, Rumble doesn't give two shits about you. And they take more money than YouTube does. Explain that one to me. Because it used to be like what was it, Arwyn? Like a 85-15 split.
I think
You get
so.
85 and it used to be 15. Now it's like a 60-40 split.
I didn't realize it had gone up, but yeah, it used to be better than YouTube. Let's put it that way. It used to be better than YouTube. And you can get, Rumble rants and members. You can get all that from the ground up. You don't have to have a, X amount of subs, X amount of time watch, blah, blah, blah. But, there are also the, I don't want to say the bad side, but my brain is not working this morning. There's good and bad to every platform. And yeah, while Rumble does have its good, it also has its bad, like every other platform. That's not the right word I'm looking for, but y'all know. Pros and cons.
The pros and cons.
Yeah, I don't want to say any platform is bad. I'm just saying pros and cons. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
Somebody's-
diplomatic this morning.
Oh no, by all means, don't be.
No, that's a
Right.
funny thing too. That's a funny thing too, because when Loki starts ranting, it's good because he's you see the fire shooting from the eye sockets and everything, and then
Oh, the fire's shooting now. I just have
the
glasses
fire
on.
shoots now. He's just got his glasses on, and you can't see it. And then sometimes when I get ranting and raving, I'll drop an F-bomb here or call someone an R-tard or, something that's not politically correct because I honestly don't give a fuck. There's F-bomb number one.
Fair.
And then I'll step away from the show and I'll be thinking, oh, I hope I don't get Loki and shit for something I said. But these are the things.
He doesn't
These are the
care.
things you have to. Yeah, but I mean, you think about
Doesn't
this stuff
care.
now. I do.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't.
But
He
even
just-
so, you know what I'm saying. I mean,
He's
anybody
joshing you.
He's everybody. Yeah, I saw what you did there. But anybody who's been on this platform, they all think the same thing. Like, oh, I got to behave. Some of them are just like, yeah, you know what, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you have a little piece of diplomacy within yourself, you know, like we all most likely do, you always second guess those things, even though you do a little fee-fi faux pas every once in a while. But you know what? We're still here. We're not evil people. We're just sometimes very opinionated. And you know what? Sue us. So is everybody else.
I
You
completely
can-
agree with that. Completely.
You cannot get a hold of anybody at the DPS office if here in Texas. If you want to talk about any issues with your driver's license, ID card, anything, you cannot go up there. They will not see you. They will not talk to you unless you have an appointment. Here's the kicker. If you have more than one real ID, which they say is impossible, but if the computer says you do, then you cannot get anything changed on your ID, and it will not let you schedule an appointment until you relinquish one of your real IDs. I don't have two IDs. I have one ID. I have my driver's license, my Texas state driver's license, which I didn't want to get, but I was like, you know what? Whatever. So, because I had a driver's license from another state, but I was like, you know what? I'm fine. I'll go in and deal with this bullshit. Went in and dealt with the bullshit. Now it says I have two IDs. I cannot change the address. If I go into the office, they're like, no, you have to have a piece of paper that says you have an appointment. It will not let me. Nope. You got to go online. I'm like, you are not listening to the words that are coming out. No, you got to go online and deal with the AI online, or you got to call. Well, if you call, you can't get a hold of a real human being.
Never.
Same thing with YouTube. You will never get a hold of a real human being unless you hit that 100,000 mark, and they reach out and they're like, "Excuse me, yes, this is Scott from YouTube. We would like to call you and congratulate you on making the 100,000." And you'll be like,
"This is Stephen Donje." That goes way back for Loki. This is Donje.
This is Donji. Oh yeah, because it was like the Arwyn, I shit you not. I can't remember what the hell I was dealing with, but I kept calling this place, and finally I get a hold of a guy, and he's like, "This is Todd from blah blah blah," and I'm like, the first thing I'm like, "Okay, Todd, what's your real name?" Because I know it's not Todd. "Oh, it is Donji, sir." "Okay, Donji." That makes more sense.
That's fine. Absolutely.
Use your real name. Don't tell me this is Todd. Why did you tell me your name was Todd? Well, at the initiation ceremony, they give us American names, so we sound more American, so you feel more comfortable. I'm like, well, Donji, I feel much more comfortable knowing you're Donji than Todd.
I agree with that. I 1,000% agree with that. Yes, use your name. Be proud. Use your damn name. Yeah. You know, the accent kind of gives it away that maybe something's different. Use your real name, please.
And that's true. Vic, you can do a lot more and not get censored over on the Rumbles. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying I as much as I'm like, oh my God, I have Rumble gives me issues, and I know it's them. They're like, oh well, clear your browsing history or blah blah blah. Nah, bitch, it happens on every computer I'm on. If I'm in there, I've got to 2 or 3 times I have to put a show information in before to actually take it. It always kicks me back, and it's like something has gone awry. It doesn't matter whether I do on that computer, my phone. It just Rumble gives me shit. And so I give it shit. But I understand you have a lot more freedom to say whatever you want to say. You have a lot more freedom to type whatever you want to type. Snowdub can play ass, titties, ass and titties to his heart's content over on Rumble. So I get it.
I've said that countless times too, because like Snowdub can do weird things with his horse. For those of you that know, you know, and he can do his booty breaks and shit like that. And then 9 times out of 10, he's probably thinking, oh, I wonder if I'm going to get in shit for that. But I say this all the time. It's like you talk about a completely hypocritical platform that's out there. When in 2 seconds in real time, I could do this now if I wanted. I could look up try-on hauls where big-titted women are just basically doing the stupidest shit. I've seen women, don't ask me how, but I've seen bitches on YouTube demonstrate how to use breast pumps, and there ain't no fucking way any one of these women were pregnant. Don't give me that shit. Like, how is that okay? Yet throwing a little dank meme out there. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, don't give me that shit. You're so full of it. No horse. All right, we won't go there.
No horse.
No horse.
No horse.
But I've seen some things.
But we've all had someone that we know that has been removed, that has been kicked, that has been demonetized, that has been treated bullshittily. They pulled this shit with me when we got suspended. It was not they reversed it. They were like, okay, you know what? We're going to give you a warning. We hadn't posted the rules yet, which I thought was fair. Okay, you gave me a warning. You hadn't updated the rules publicly for everybody to see, so you're just going to give me a warning. But then it acted like I got one anyway, and it wouldn't let me stream for that week. And I basically went on vacation. I was like, going on vacation. I'm gonna go to Galveston. I'm gonna go just fart around for the rest of the week and whatever.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, it's not Dave Bob. I mean, it's not Dave Bob's fault. Listen, this is important. This is really important before we get to anything else. You are responsible for the shit you do on your channel. Doesn't matter if someone does something. It doesn't matter that Dave Bob showed something that he had showed a dozen times before.
Right.
And nothing bad had ever happened. It's not Dave Bob's fault. You are ultimately responsible for what you do, what you say, what you post, and the shit that goes on your channel. Okay? If someone stands up and shows their peen, I know that happened in a erotic, even though it was like fake.
That was just, but it was, oh my God, that was so stupid. I'm sorry.
Right?
God.
But that's still on you. It's not on anybody else. It's still on you because you invited them there. That's the way it is. Dave Bob had nothing malicious. There was no malicious intent. He showed something that had been shown a dozen times before. We always hung out on Fridays. He would show stuff. This just happened on a member stream, and it was a member stream. It's not like it was a public stream.
Right.
It's just a member stream, and they absolutely geeked out and overreacted. That's not Dave Bob's fault. But I told him at the time, no, it's my channel. I take responsibility. That's my thing. If you say some outrageous shit, like you're going to go do a whole bunch of shit to a group of people, that's on you. But YouTube is going to YouTube. You got to understand that's part of it. I'm not making excuses for YouTube. I'm just saying you own what you do. The people that do know what I'm talking about. The people that don't never will. They absolutely never will. Snowdub had no illusions. Yeah, I put the shit up. I know exactly what got me, except for the damn Jolly video where he was like motorboating, doing the motorboat between a pair of titties.
Titty sprinkles.
Which he'd shown that 100 times before. Nobody ever. Nothing was ever a big deal. Yeah.
It's kind of like they abandon their rules and regulations when they become inconvenient.
Well, YouTube's not, the thing that drives me nuts is one, they're not very clear on their terms of service. Okay. Or not terms of
They're
service,
not.
but what is that it where the rules? They're not
That
clear.
is why they
They're
do it.
vague. And number two, wildly inconsistent. Because I'm reading the chat. Yeah. When we had Adega on Sugar and Spice, we dual streamed it to Arlena's channel and my channel. Well, YouTube apparently didn't like the good doctor talking truth. They nuked the stream on her channel. It's still up on mine. Y'all can go watch it.
Yeah.
Go give Adega some love and listen to his wisdom. It's still on my channel. Now, explain that to me. Riddle me that.
The algorithm didn't catch it on yours, but caught it on hers.
And they shouldn't. If they can go show fucking naked yoga, you can let the good doctor tell the truth about COVID, YouTube. That's all I'm saying. It's
Stay
ridiculous
tuned,
what
Zero.
they pick and choose. Ridiculous.
Zero's gonna do some naked yoga.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Not
God.
on this show. Get
What
your
is-
own channel. You want to do that shit.
What
You
is
know,
that
that-
porny movie that Caligula? Y'all, I saw Caligula on YouTube. First time I'd ever seen it. I'm like, oh, I love Roddy McDowell. I've never seen this. I'm gonna watch Caligula. An hour into it, I'm like, oh my God, no thank you. There are body fluids all over the set. They all came out of that with STDs. It's basically, it's a porno, y'all. And I'm not talking soft porn. It shows everything.
That shows
On
everything,
YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Snowdub commented this earlier. You know, you
Was
can see
years,
all
but God.
you can see all sorts of shit like that. They could demonstrate, maybe not actual.
Everybody in
demonstrate.
the audience,
Yes.
everybody in the audience is looking for Caligula on YouTube.
No, I
Look
mean,
it up. Look it up right now.
it's been several years.
Look it up right now.
But it's
Dear
where I
Penthouse
saw it.
Magazine. This
Yeah,
morning
you know
I was
what?
browsing YouTube and I found this movie.
It's where I found it. It was about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, what the hell?
But it's
Zero,
it's-
I hate you. I hate you. I do.
What did I do?
Because
Did I
I
get you a
can't get
channel?
I can't get that thing on GTA 5 with Fabian, the yoga guy, and what's his name? Where he's like, did someone say yoga? And he walks up on Fabian and he's like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Fabian, the yoga instructor, and he's like, good God. And you're like, what in the fuck? Trevor! Don't be hugging all up on the naked yoga guy.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna be
how's
thinking
that-
about that for the rest of the day.
How's that my fault? Hey, you were the one driving around playing Forza, and all of a sudden this N7 car goes blaring past. She's like, "Yep, there goes Zero."
There goes Zero.
You know, but yeah,
And he doesn't even have the game. He doesn't even have the game. He's just on my friends list, and it's an N7 car. It's a car with the N7 like wraparound, and it's like Zeropium.
It's like, "Yep, there he goes."
Fuck.
Off to bang his blue waifu. But no, I want to point out, I can't find it now, but Snowdub mentioned this earlier. You know, it's like they could demonstrate how to use dildos and do all sorts of crazy shit. And if they put that little bullshit disclaimer at the front saying this is for educational purposes only, it's like, boom, there's your hall pass right there. I mean, what kind of hypocritical bullshit is that?
Right,
It's
you can show a
ridiculous.
dildo, a dildo. You can show a dildo, a dildo, y'all. You can show that, but again, good doctor can't speak truth.
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
Mhm. What is that?
What?
What is that? Smells like smells like bullshit.
It's just it blows my mind what's acceptable and what isn't. I'm like, okay, YouTube, whatever.
Oh, I mean, it's like trying to it's like Caligula in 4K.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Ugh. I
Hey,
was
man.
not prepared. I
Hey,
was not prepared.
You can find anything on this platform that shouldn't be there. I mean, this platform right here was where I first saw a movie called Necromantic, and it's fucked, but it's there. It's there. You know, I mean, it's
Dr. Dildo.
the doctor paging Dr. Dildo to the bargain basement, please.
Y'all are making me laugh. I needed this.
We're gonna be drawing dicks tonight. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing like a female gorilla with like a flower in her hair going, the lion sleeps tonight. And a dude
Yeah.
Oh
like,
my God.
no.
Oh. Hey, I was a man before YouTube was a thing, but I'm just saying. It's sorry, that was my bad. It's the same thing we're all thinking. It's like it's the terms of service and the rules and regulations. I mean, I christen it to like trying to understand the goddamn NFL rule book. I mean, it changes every year. You don't know how to translate anything. Nothing makes sense. Everything flip flops every which way. I mean.
Right.
People who work 9 to 5, they're going to have to quit their jobs to read the whole entire terms of service to come to grasp with this thing for 24 hours.
Congress would come up with a bill,
Yeah.
that they want you to read before you vote on it, and it's like 800 pages long.
Yeah. It's like, what, should I quit my job? Who's got time for all this? Well, it's your due diligence to, be aware of our terms of service and stuff. It's like, well, how are we supposed to take these seriously when you attack certain people with a lesser audience who are just out there being themselves and being honest, yet you'll let the influencers out there basically get away with whatever the fuck they want?
Do you think
it's ridiculous.
You think that's the problem, is numbers, is that they look at it and go, well, this person has 250,000 subscribers.
There's more than that.
They bring us in a lot of money. And then you've got someone that's got, let's say, 10,000 that doesn't bring in as much money. And they go, well, we don't care about you. Do you think it's just the ad revenue and the numbers?
There's more to it than that, but it's a contributing factor.
I've said some shit on this show. It's
a big contributing factor.
Yeah.
I think money is the big part of it. I think potential to bring people to the platform, having someone who, a bit like everyone knows PewDiePie. Okay. He's going to bring people to his to his channel. That's going to bring people to YouTube. I think yes, I do think money is a main factor, but yeah, I think it's more, okay, this person's very popular. They've got, whatever going on for them. They're going to bring more people over from other platforms. I think it's kind of a mishmash of things. But I do think money is important. And you know what? Okay, they're a business. Money should be important. But that said, remember, broadcast yourself. That's what they founded this on. Broadcast yourself.
Well, and they're moving further and further.
They are. They absolutely are. They're getting away from those roots. And I mean, the platform has grown, to be fair, too, but it's not consistent.
There's a group of individuals that work together. I like to call them the Temu version of Geeks and Gamers. They're not Geeks and Gamers, but they're like a Temu version. Just saying. Sorry if that, offends anyone, but they were discussing how to get over that big 100,000 number hump, and can't seem to do it. They want to blame YouTube for that. YouTube's holding us down. YouTube's stopping us. YouTube's limiting our growth. YouTube's yada 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 yada. And I mean, is it possible? Sure, it's possible, but more likely is nothing that you do is fucking original. Everything you do is taken from other people's ideas, whether it's show ideas, whether it's the entire little group you have created to be Temu Geeks and Gamers, whether it is sound, image, whatever it is. Try coming up with an original idea. It's not all YouTube's fault. It's not all Rumble's fault. It's not all Kick's fault or Twitch's fault. I see a lot of people blaming Twitch for, what's that douchebag's name? Hassan, whatever his name is.
Piker.
Piker. And immediately wanting deplatforming him. Like, this is what's fucked up. And you can say this about anybody. You want to get these companies to kick Melissa Mercante. You want them to kick Hassan. You want them to kick all these other people. But you throw an absolute fucking fit and say, you're violating my freedom of speech when it happens on the other side. So make up your fucking mind. Either you want people to be able to say whatever and you want freedom of speech, but that doesn't include this, Loki. Don't fucking throw me that doesn't include this shit, because you were doing it the other day. It's not just a double standard douche canoe. Thank you, Daryl. It's not just a double standard douche canoe.
Yeah, he is.
It's you want things your way and they want things your way. And neither platform, none of these platforms are willing to find some middle ground to work in. It's just not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Yes, you have a bunch of freedom of speech over on Rumble. No, you do not have a lot of freedom of speech on YouTube. And I have YouTube to thank for being where I'm at today. Thank you so very much, YouTube. I'm Loki who broke X. Hey, it's not my fault, Wade. It's not my fault, Wade. I didn't break it. I understand that happened right after I sent that tweet out, but it's not me. It's not my fault. And yeah, I was hot yesterday. Anybody that knows about any of that, I was fucking hot yesterday because I got pulled into some shit that I didn't ask for. And that's another thing. When you just want to do your thing, and you want to do whatever. You want to make a living. You want something to help out. You want to have a good time. You want to do whatever. Don't go dropping a pile of shit in someone's yard. That goes for a lot more than just what happened yesterday. I'm not shitting you. Don't drop a pile of shit in my yard and then go, it's your fault. I don't think so.
That's never really a good thing to do. No.
Well, I mean, what does that say about the people that do? I mean, forgive me, I'm so out of the loop. I don't go online basically ever these days.
I'm on Twitter maybe 15, 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
When I have a minute, I'll pop on. I'll doom scroll for a minute or two, and then poof, I'm on. If I see something where it's like, oh, look, you've been notified about blah 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 blah, of course I look at it. If I have a DM, of course I'm going to read it. If I go on there and I hit that little bell button and it's like fuck fuckity fuck 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 and I'm tagged in it, oh,
I'm out.
Fuckity fuck fuck fuck.
I mean, fuck fuckity fuck fuck.
Oh, why not?
I used to go on X whenever Loki would send me a link to do the show every Monday morning. That was basically it. And then he threw me the keys, so I don't even need that anymore. So I'm like so far out of the loop, But I mean, to go back to what you're saying, when someone drags you into that pile of shit, it's like, well, realistically, what does that say about the person? What is that?
You're not wrong.
What does that say about the person who just tries to drag everybody down with you? Like this ain't about you. I mean, do you honestly have nothing better to do? We've all dealt with internet trolls and pieces of shit in one way or the other. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you really ought to just take a chill pill and find something fucking better to do with yourself. Like way to contribute to society, you piece of shit.
Like Smudge. I'm sure Smudge has walked by that laptop more than once and been like, I could piss all over that thing. I own it anyway, since I own her. It's not like she can piss me, it's not like she can beat me or anything. I'm her master, so I can just piss. Yeah, look at that.
You know it. He keeps me on a tight leash.
Spray.
Judges me every chance I get.
Man Squatch made a xenomorph with.
I knew it. You jinxed it, and you gave him ideas, and I don't even know if I want to see it. But if we're gonna see it, we're all going down together. Oh my.
Well,
I've got a little thingy. From the X.
Somebody clip that.
Oh Jesus! Tap dance.
Yeah, he's got a little thingy, folks. He said it. I can't find it.
He's proud. He's got a little thingy.
Holy! I mean, okay.
Be proud.
When y'all see it, you'll know. I mean, the color scheme is fantastic, and I love that there's a crowd that they're just like, hey, this is
Zero's about to do Blue Steel.
Wow, this is some shit, but my God.
Zero's about to do Blue Steel. I'm not.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I was over on Twitter looking to see about. My God!
Talk about some Red Shoe Diaries. Call up David Duchovny because we need to do this story right now. Why is there so much red shit dripping from the Xeno's face. I've got a little thing. No, that's not what I said. You fucking damn well know it. That's not what I meant by that.
Sashay Shantae Pather on the runway, y'all.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Supermodel of the world.
I
love the bows. The
It's-
bows.
So if you're
Oh
ever having a bad night, you can't sleep, you're wide awake, it's midnight, hop on Twitter, pull up Dave Bob's profile, and just wait.
just
Eventually being like, them dumb fuck Democrats tried to pull blah 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 and ended up with the damn corn cob up their butt because they're so damn stupid. Have you seen AOC and the horse teeth? I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And you'll be like,
there we go. Suddenly the lights are just a little bit brighter now.
Oh my God.
I do
you
like it.
just-
It's crazy. Y'all go and follow Dave Bob on X. He's at least he's there for you if you need him. Well, thank you, Man Squatch, for that lovely Red Shoe Diaries fucking thing we got going on. It matches my color scheme though. It's black and red all the time.
Well,
so
now
that's-
we know what we can get you for
good
your
call.
birthday.
red pumps.
Yes. With little bows and little ties around the ankle.
Homie,
Oh,
don't
they're
swing
sexy,
that way,
Zero.
y'all.
They're so sexy.
They're not, I can't.
We'll make sure that they're ruby slippers too.
Ooh,
They're like ruby pumps. That way you can click your heels and be like, fuck
Y'all
these
wanna
fucking
come on?
shoes.
Yeah, y'all want to come on Friday morning, watch me click my heels together?
Oh, I'll be dazzling before we send it to them. They'll
Yes.
be dazzled.
Wow. Well, jokes
And that
on
way
you.
I can be like, back off on the bedazzling.
Jokes,
I mean, we don't need that kind of attention on the show.
jokes on y'all. Like nobody here knows when my birthday is anyway. So
I do.
shut
God
up.
help me. God help me after that, the
And
show
Loki
would
does
be
too.
opening with its raining men.
Would I have to sit here and do like the flash dance thing or something?
Oh my God.
Jesus, I can't believe I
Nobody
just
wants
did.
to see that.
I don't even want to see that.
Great, we just
Love it.
lost 10 people.
I'll
10
show
less
myself
people are
out.
watching now. Thank
I'll
you.
show myself out. Thank you all.
Oh my
Good night.
God. Oh my God. Puckwaddle called them Ruby Rod slippers instead of
Ruby
Ruby,
Rod
Red.
slippers. Oh, we'll have. Okay. The hair thing. We'll put those on the end of the shoes.
Yes, the little space buds. Yes. Oh shit, I'm so dead. Okay,
The
concept.
buzz buds.
Shit.
Buzz buds that are like that long and like a round tube. Yeah.
Yes, this little unicorn horn right there on the shoe.
I'm too sexy for my shoes. Too sexy for my shoes. This Zeno can't lose. I'm just-
God. I love
Wow.
it. I love it.
I gotta say, I'm actually pretty impressed. It took almost the full hour before we went completely off the rails this morning. Not bad. Not bad.
Oh my God. I'm dead.
We had a topic, but
We
God help me.
Well, we still got time because we were a little bit late this morning.
True.
True. We got 10 more minutes.
All right.
And now nobody wants to say anything.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you said
Super Green.
we have a topic. I thought you were.
We have a topic, and then
We
we
were
had-
waiting.
No, I said had.
Oh, had. I'm sorry. I
Had
thought you
the
said.
topic.
Okay. Okay.
We had a topic,
we had a topic.
which was
Kinda
deplatforming.
wild.
But
Yeah.
Mm.
Listen,
Kinda
here's
wandered
the thing. Social media, these platforms, they're going to do what they're going to do. And, I really think, most people are just going to come on, they're going to show their cat videos, they're going to show their gaming, they're going to show, and then they log off and they go and live their day. Others have things to say and they have important topics to discuss, and they're not, they always act like everyone on these platforms who discusses anything of today is trying to be edgy, trying to be base, trying to be controversial. No, they're just talking. They're sharing their opinion. They're sharing the news of the day. They're just talking about it. Why? When did that become a problem? When did that, just sharing information, discussion, debate, panels, where everyone's calm, everyone's adult? When the hell did it become, that subject is just, no,
The
you
coof.
can't talk about it. You can't. Well, the coof can kiss my ass. All right?
Well,
The coof is not
COVID.
the end all be all of our civilized damnation.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Tried to
problem
really
make
not.
it that way, though. They tried to make it.
the
They tried.
problem
That
was
was a grab for control right there. That was a grab for control.
Yeah, that's a good point.
and
We
it
are
happened.
assuming control.
It happened everywhere. It didn't just happen. It wasn't just happening with COVID-19. It wasn't just happening with movies. It's happening with games. It's been happening everywhere. The giant grasp for control of we will be the ones that decide what you see and hear. Like you're in the fucking Twilight Zone or the
Right.
other show that I can't remember the name of right now because it's
Outer
still
Limits?
too Outer Limits.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I was thinking of.
We control all what you see and hear.
Yeah.
We control the vertical, the horizontal, the fact that you can't talk about COVID, the fact that you can't talk about Alyssa Mercante, who's a bitch, the fact that you can't do this, the fact that you can't do that. Yes. That's
I'm
what
just-
it is.
I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking of. It's Alyssa Mercante.
So,
Okay,
I mean,
that's a good point. Why do
See?
some
See?
people get to say whatever the hell
And
they want,
demonetized.
and they're fine, and it's accepted? It's all about trends, and life society does not exist on trends. Trends come and go. There's an ebb and a flow to trends, but people just wanting to discuss real life situations, no problem with that. That is going to be eternal. So these platforms need to realize we are tired of every damn thing being censored because it doesn't fall underneath the popular trend of ideology. What the heck? Let Hassan Piker go off. I want to know who the douche canoes are. I want to know who the genuine assholes are because then I can make an informed choice whether I watch them or not.
yes.
If they're up there all sugar and sweet and then a rumor comes out, oh no, they really believe this, and it turns out they're a big asshole and I've wasted 3 years of my life or whatever, 2 years, 1 year, however the hell we're watching people.
5 minutes.
I'd rather, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd rather know, you know what? We're not compatible in this ideology here. I don't know what you're thinking over there, but I'm thinking this over here. Good luck to you, but no thank you. But we can't do that if people aren't allowed to be honest about who they are.
That's right.
That should never be censored. Ever be censored. But for whatever reason,
If you're calling for violence against someone, which we have never done here, I've never endorsed
No.
or said, hey, you need to go out, you need to do this, or this person should have this befall them. I've talked about all kinds of crazy shit on this show. I've talked about other content creators. Hell, I talked about a absolutely crazy twat that wanted to take over a dead YouTuber's channel and turn it into their personal book tour channel for their ads.
mhm.
Which, if you think like Loki, that can't be. No, I have receipts. Thank you. Ads for their book crap
I can't.
on a dead guy's channel.
God, I can't.
There's some crazy shit, and I've never said anybody should have anything bad befall them ever.
And yet
I
we're the
might have-
unclassy, trashy ones,
We're-
Loki.
yeah.
We're the unclassy, trashy ones.
Yeah, we're
This side
we're
of the corner.
We're the white trash
Can't.
righties. You know what? If any of you have been following the stuff that's going on at colleges right now, Harvard just got its like international students. They're out of the U.S. students. They can't have them there. Why? Because they allowed swastikas to be drawn on walls, on doors, singling out Jewish students. Okay, this is not the right that is doing this. This is not the all the MAGAs, this, that, and the other. This is the other side of the equation.
Yep.
This is the left drawing swastikas on doors, drawing swastikas on walls, terrorizing people that go to school, that are trying to go to college because of their religion. And y'all are okay with that. You're not okay with talking something about the coof or talking about.
Yep.
Shit that affected everyone. Yeah.
That still blows my mind. I mean, COVID of all things. I mean, the one thing that had the entire world talking about the same thing, we're not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, talk about hypocrisy. But I mean, I mean, does anyone want to go to Harvard and then have to walk down the hallway and look at all that shit on the wall? Why is it there? Because them fuckers opened all the doors for them.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I turned that one on a long time because of her anti-American rants on Twitter. Bitch is crazy. That's with a W, ladies and gentlemen. C-W-A-Z-Y. Crazy. So no,
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
With 3 Z's.
With 3 Z's. Crazy.
There is a thing called a mute button.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I know. And you know what? When I see a whole bunch of bullshit going down in my feed, and I'm like, nope. If I have to do that too many times, I think 3rd time's the charm. If I'm like, don't show me posts like this. If I get another one like that from the same fucking person, eventually I'm going to be like, oh, mute. That's it. You're done. You're finished. You're finito. Not going to do it because I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I don't go on there to see a whole bunch of drama and get pulled into fucking drama. I go on there because I might have, a couple minutes. I might be out hanging out with somebody and I'm just like, oh, what's going on? Anything interesting? Gaming. Okay. And boom, I'm on. So I don't want that to be ruined by someone's gaping asshole and their crap.
Gaping asshole. What a picture.
Right.
I'm just saying.
That's not a cue, man, Squatch. Leave that shit alone.
Snorty's like, I'm a polar bear. I have to ask out of everything. You ever seen a polar bear chase a human? I have.
Yeah, not in person, just on video. But yeah, they're big and they're fast when they want to be.
Yeah.
Right,
and aren't humans like actually like with some animals? Well, they don't really consider humans food, but with polar bears, aren't they like, bitch?
Oh yeah, everything's a meal. Everything's a meal.
Everything's
fair
a meal.
game. It's fair game.
It's bear game.
What is it? What is it? Okay, black bear, lay down. It's black bear, lay down, right? Brown bear, kick it. Kick the shit out of it.
Oh my God.
And it'll be like, and run away like a little bitch. Polar bear, you don't stop running. If you slow, that's your ass.
Yeah. And don't think about jumping in the water. Them fuckers can swim. Holy shit. That's how they catch seals.
Yeah.
Although I don't
and you're the slowest one, kneecap somebody.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Good morning, CRC.
Good morning.
Although we do not recommend trying to track down these individual types of bears to do what Loki just said to do. Hey, y'all, go find a brown bear and kick the shit out of it.
We're going to get you. Well, I can't remember. Is it a black bear or a brown bear? I know one of them you just lay down and pretend you're dead.
Well,
and
that was
just be like,
I mean,
you
I
won't
always
even know
heard
you're
that.
there. He's like T-Rex. He tracks with, movement.
Yeah. Which is
the other
also
one,
bullshit.
it's like, no, you kick the shit out of it. You fight.
But I mean,
your foot up its ass.
Unless it's a big old grizzly, then don't kick it.
You're screwed.
Well, that's the thing too, because it's like, if you see a bear, just lay down and play dead. It's like, okay, well, yeah, but what if he comes up and he starts sniffing you, and your heart is just, and then he just, takes an experimental bite of your arm or something. Like, how am I supposed to play dead with that? I'm gonna scream. That's when you roll over, sock him one in the face, maybe.
Or if it's like cocaine bear, you just
cocaine bear.
I don't know if anybody saw that, but that is one hell of a movie you will never forget.
Just take out some salt yourself, and just season yourself, and you'll be ready for cocaine bear.
When that bear is like covered, I mean, it's like it got into the key, and it's like the key just exploded all over him, and he's like He's like, his butt, he's laying on the ground and his arms are doing this and his butt's just like rubbing against the ground. And you're like,
yeah.
is that bear stoned? That bear is high. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like happy. He's the happiest damn bear you've ever seen because he just got a whole face full
It's
of
like my
white.
cat's on catnip.
God
Yeah.
help me. All right,
He
we're getting
just-
out of here. We're talking about bears and Coke.
Bears
So-
and Coke, just motorboating the shit out of those Coke bags there. I love a good powdered sugar in the morning.
If you haven't seen Cocaine Bear, check it out. Just don't ever watch Cocaine Shark. That is the dumbest-
Really?
Oh my God. You don't
I
even
was-
get, there is no Cocaine Shark.
What?
It's like a CG walking nothing but burger.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's the dumbest freaking movie. Thank you, Ironcaster. It's the dumbest damn movie you'll ever see. I was like, Cocaine Shark. Yeah, that's gonna be badass. It's gonna be like Jaws, but like
Yeah.
worse.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Worse than sharks on the moon.
Worse than
Oh,
sharks
Jesus.
on the moon. Where a chain link little helmet helps you breathe oxygen on the moon. It's like a chain link like hood. And he's like, oh no, with this special magic fucking metal chain link hood, I can breathe oxygen on the moon. All right, we're getting out of here. Anybody have anything to throw out before we go?
Yes, back to tonight, and I believe we're doing. Is it Scribblio, Daryl? It's the one where we all have to draw.
Dicks.
And
He said
it, well,
he
it
was-
just ends up being that way. We don't.
She said you were drawing dicks tonight, so that's
Okay,
what you
so
have
it's
to look forward to.
Scribblio.
Oh my.
Or no, Gardic phone. It's Gardic phone. That's what we're playing. Yeah, so y'all come on out and enjoy the dildos that will eventually end up on screen. Y'all been there. Y'all know how it goes. It's totally innocent.
Just
Totally
remember,
innocent.
throw that disclaimer out there. This live stream is for educational purposes only. Blah,
There
blah,
you
blah,
go.
blah.
Yeah, Gardic phone. Thank you, Twinsy. Gardic phone.
Don't miss I don't know if we're doing the Echo Base stream today. I have no idea. Because I can't get into my messages on Twitter. So I don't know if we're doing Echo Base today. I know Snowdub will have his show and I'll have my show tonight. If you can come by the late show, much appreciated. We'd like to hang out, have a beer, have a good time. BS. I'm dropping a brand new dick or dildo video tonight to appeal to YouTube.
Oh my God.
All right.
I'll be sure to tune out for that one.
Wait till he starts demonstrating how to use breast pumps.
Old Gamer, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Ooh, shit. Sorry, that's my phone.
She's got the fucking
Stop it. Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
She probably sits there during the show flicking the bick, and she's probably just like, yeah, and one more thing, y'all. Yeah.
No, I got it. That was my phone.
See, I wouldn't see
muted
you
it.
as
It's good.
Tabitha. I wouldn't see you as Tabitha. Her
Oh.
mom, maybe. What is it, Zelda? I
You
can't
talking about
remember.
Samantha?
Samantha's mom.
No, okay. Samantha is the witch. Tabitha's her daughter.
He's talking
But the
about
And
mom.
Dora is the
mother,
mom.
Dora.
And Dora.
Dora.
And then Serena is the groovy cousin. So, yeah.
Okay, you might
oh.
be Serena then.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Breast
You might
pumps
be
next
Serena.
week, y'all.
God, Snow. Are you demonstrating, Snow? That's going to be an interesting breast pump video.
Well, he didn't say he was
That's why I was
demonstrating. He
asking
might get
if
someone to do
he
it
is
for him.
demonstrating.
Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. Don't miss the late show and Snowdub show tonight. Don't miss the back two before that. And don't miss Echo Base. Shit, if I'm on Echo Base later. Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, y'all. Mwah.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.